Visiting Prime Minister of New Zealand Geun-hye concluded a 5-day trip to South Korea Monday by holding a special luncheon forum in Seoul. Prime Minister Kyi highlighted his views on some pending political and economic issues concerning Korea and the Pacific Island nation. Arirang News Han Da-eun was there.
New Zealand Prime Minister Geun-hye delivered a special speech to high-ranking Korean officials and prominent business figures at a luncheon forum on Monday. The Prime Minister, who arrived in Korea to mark the 60th year since the signing of the Korean Armistice Agreement, touched upon a wide range of issues. Beginning his speech by thanking war veterans, the leader expressed support for President Park Geun-hye's North Korea policy.
So in this regard, I applaud President Park's aspiration for peace and stability on the peninsula, including her efforts to reach out to North Korea. We reject North Korea's provocations. We call on them to commit firmly to abandon nuclear weapons.
Saying the relationship between South Korea and New Zealand has become increasingly significant ever since the Korean War, he highlighted the two nations' economic ties.
Interesting that Korea is comfortably our 5th largest export market, but trade is highly complementary in nature.
He focused especially on the Korea-New Zealand Free Trade Agreement, saying the deal would bring about prosperity for both sides. The leader brushed off worries that the FTA would hurt Korea's domestic agricultural sector, the main hurdle that derailed trade negotiations in 2010.
But of course, New Zealand doesn't really compete with a lot of the core and critical and sensitive issues around agriculture. So, for instance, we don't produce rice, and probably will never do so. Our conditions don't suit that.
Reports suggest that the two countries will resume FTA negotiations sometime this year. But whether the two sides will be able to narrow differences on the sticking points this time around remains to be seen. Han Da-eun, Arirang News.